You don't need a list. You don't need, notebooks full. You don't need all this. Oh, I know what to do. And I've got 15 things that I'm going to do this week. And then after that, I've got the next 98 on my list. Like, that's probably too much. You don't need that much. You need one thing from the right person. And that is really enough.
All right, we are Jason and Sarah Hull, the owners of DoorGrow, the world's leading and most comprehensive coaching and consulting firm for long-term residential property management entrepreneurs. For over a decade and a half, we have brought innovative strategies and optimization to the property management industry. At DoorGrow, we are on a mission to transform property management business owners and their businesses. We want to transform the industry, eliminate the BS, build awareness, change perception, expand the market, and help the best property management entrepreneurs win. Now, let's get into the show. Okay, so in today's episode, we are going to be chatting about what?
Yeah.
So we went
to an event.
Yeah.
Why? Russell Brunson.
Cool. Russell Brunson's headquarters is in Boise. So we went there and we are part of his inner circle, which is a $50,000 a year mastermind. And we're always trying to learn from the best. I think he is probably the most savvy internet marketer on the face of the earth right now, or at least one of the top. And he's quite brilliant. And he's just a really good human. And he attracts really, really cool entrepreneurial people, like the people that he curates. So the people in the mastermind make it way cooler. Like, as one of the ladies said when we were there, she's like, I thought Russell's cool, but you're all cooler. And yeah.
She said, I joined for Russell. I did. Like, she said, I only joined for Russell, but you know what? You guys are like so awesome. Like, you guys make this way better
Yeah.
than I even thought. And she said, don't tell her I said that. But I'm kind of here for you guys now.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, and we got to hang out in, they split us up into rooms and they put kind of like a leader or a coach over each room. And we had Annie Grace, who had been in a previous mastermind with me with Alex Sharfin. And she wrote a really awesome book called This Naked Mind, built this empire helping people get free from the addiction of alcohol and doing something very different than what's typically done. That's been very, very effective. And she's been very close to Russell and learned a lot of really cool stuff. And she scaled her business very large. And so it was great to have her leading the room. So first we had this badass Annie Grace leading the room. And then in our room, we also had Myron Golden, which if any of you have ever followed any of his stuff, like, this guy helps people fix their businesses just by helping them shift their money mindset, help them shift their thing about fees and stuff. He doesn't target property management business owners. We haven't even paid money to Myron yet, but we got to hang out in the room with him. And he does some extremely high ticket coaching. And so it was really cool to have him in the room, give feedback. And we also, who else do we have in the room?
Dr. Benjamin Hardy.
Awesome guy. Right. Yeah. So Ben Hardy. So if you ever heard of the book 10X is easier than 2X, or Who Not How, or all these, he's written a lot of books. Science of Scaling, his latest one, really awesome. Time is a Tool. He was in the room hanging out with us as well. And we got to present and share, and then we got to get feedback from others, which was really awesome. So it was just really cool. So what do we want to tell them about this event?
So one of the things that we have known for a really long time is being in rooms like that is just so powerful. And it's invaluable.
Yeah.
Because one little thing that you can take away, just one. You don't need a list. You don't need, notebooks full. You don't need all this. Oh, I know what to do. And I've got 15 things that I'm going to do this week. And then after that, I've got the next 98 on my list. Like, that's probably too much. You don't need that much. You need one thing from the right person. And that is really enough to pay for the whole year program, which is incredible.
Yeah.
And this has been something that it's connected us with such amazing, incredible, growth-minded, very outward-focused people who are looking to change the world and have an impact and do amazing things. They're not, just in it because they want to be. They're not just in it because they go, oh, I guess I could make some money.
Yeah.
Like, they're looking to really have an impact and make a tremendous change in this world. And being connected with people like that at events like this is so incredible. And every single time that we go to one of these events, I never know what we're going to get out of it before we go. I just know that it's going to be amazing. So I don't go into it looking for a specific thing. I don't go into it thinking, okay, I need to figure out how to do this, or I need this answer, or I need to do this thing, or talk to this person, or get this, answer to this question, or, this strategy that I'm looking for. I never go into it with anything. Most of the events that we've gone to, we go into it sometimes not even feeling like we need anything.
Yeah.
A lot of times we just go and we go, I don't really think I need anything. I think we're pretty solid. Let's just be in the room.
Yeah.
And even when you go into it with that mindset, you still get stuff. You go, oh man, I didn't even know that I needed that. And I'm so glad that we were there. I'm so glad that we got it. And sometimes it's just being around people who think the same way that you do, or think even bigger than you do. Because if you think, hey, I've made it, right? Like, we all have that moment in life where we go, hey, I made it, I'm good, I make this much, I can take care of my family, I can, do the things that I want, and have the things that I want, and, have this lifestyle that maybe is even better than you had ever imagined. And sometimes we go, okay, I have arrived, I'm here, I've made it. And then you get into a room like that and you go, wow, there is so much more. There's so much more that I can do, and there's so much more that I can give, and there's so much more that I can be.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. So good.
Yeah. So I've been in a lot of different masterminds. Sarah and I together have been in several. And being around the right people is what it takes to level up. Your business is the sum of the 5 entrepreneurs or business owners that you spend the most time with, basically. And you need to be in the right room. And so we've decided, we recently, one of our mentors, Aaron Stokes, he founded Shop Fix Academy. He coaches auto repair shops. He was very generous, and we worked with him, and he taught us a lot of stuff. He recently passed. He crashed his plane, which was really sad. And I've really had a hard time kind of coming to grips with that, and being in Boise was helpful for that. I got to share with everybody some of the stuff with our group that I had learned from Aaron, and which was awesome because Aaron's stuff was really great. I shared about the importance of believing in people and hope, and how that actually affects your clients more than your tactics, and how I rarely end a coaching call without telling the person, hey, I believe in you, you can do this. And that's from Aaron. And so I shared a little bit of some of the things Aaron taught, and it was awesome because it was nice to see the caliber of people that we were in the room with resonate with it, and see Myron Golden thanking me for sharing that, and other people that just saying, hey, this is true, this is awesome stuff. We have decided to shift our own mastermind to being more in person. Why? So the challenge is most property managers are stuck trying to grow from behind a screen. They're watching webinars, they're sitting on Zoom calls, they're collecting PDFs, maybe that they'll never read, and they're wondering why nothing ever changes. Have you ever been there? I've been there. Things didn't really start to happen for me until I started getting in the room. Now, there's a lot of stuff you can learn and things that can happen digitally, but what we found is that when people are in person, something shifts. Transformation is what's needed to grow the business. As Aaron would say, if you change the owner of the business, you change the shop.
Oh, he said
fix the owner, fix the shop. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's true as well.
So if we fix the property management business owner, if we can, and that's been our mission statement. Our mission statement at DoorGrow is to transform property management business owners and their businesses. But we know that transformation comes by getting you in person and changing the business owner. We just don't see it happen digitally. It doesn't work as well. So we started onboarding all of our clients in person, and that's been huge. It's been huge in so many ways. Getting deep into their business, identifying a ton of problems that they would hide behind a screen and not share, getting real about them, getting transparent. And so there's just been big shifts with that. Now we're shifting to our activities and our events being in person. And so if you don't change your environment, that's the challenge is if you're always in your office, you're always behind a screen, you're always on your phone, whatever, that environment is the environment you're already in. You have to change the environment in order to change the person. And so the people around you, they aren't moving fast enough. They don't think big enough, and nobody's holding you to the standard that you're capable of. And so the DoorGrow Mastermind that we've curated and created has amazing people. And so we want these people to be around each other, rubbing shoulders, getting to know each other, creating friendships, finding mentors, finding heroes, people they look up to. I've had people that I looked up look up to, like Aaron, and they changed our business. And so this mastermind, it's about getting serious. It's about coming out, spending time here in Austin with us, getting multiple times a year, working on your business. So we just created an announcement for our spring intensive, where we're going to go deep into our clients' businesses. If you want to be part of this, if you want to sample this, you want to experience some of this, then reach out to us. You're welcome to come hang out with us. We'd love for you to get a taste, but you show up, you get in the room with other owners that are actually doing the work, and you leave with a plan, momentum, relationships that are going to change you. They're going to change how your business goes. And all of the cool stuff that we've had, it's all there still, like the weekly calls on the online community, our new DoorGrow Hub app, which is amazing. All the trainings inside of DoorGrow Academy, that's all there, but that's really exists to keep you executing between your trips to Austin, where we grow and help you figure out how to grow your business. And those things are a support system, which is nice, but it's not the main event. And so that's the big shift that we're doing in the mastermind.
And we've found that at every single DoorGrow Live, people walk out of that room different. And people walk out of that room with connections and friendships that will just last. And it's because you're surrounding yourself like with your people. When you find your people, there is something that you can just feel it. You can feel the energy in the room. There's something that ignites inside of you. Like, I was sitting in that room, and this is not our first Russell event, but I was sitting in that room and I was going, man, these are my people. This is where we need to be. Yeah. And talking to Benjamin Hardy and going, you're right. I have no idea why I'm thinking 10 million. You're right. 10 million is a stupid number. That's like child's play. You're right. I should be going for 100 million. I have no idea why I wasn't going for 100 million, but now there's like a clear path and a clear reason to do it. And I would not have been thinking 100 million is a reasonable number for us if I didn't end up in that room with Benjamin Hardy. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Right? Okay. I mean, the impact that we can have by doing that will be awesome. And, that was a big block for me. I realized I'm like, I don't care enough about the money, but I care about impact. And that gets me excited. And money is your ability to create impact. That's how you have reach. You can impact more people. Right. So let me know listen to this and let us know. Are you stuck in this cycle? Are you exhausted, overwhelmed, stuck as the bottleneck in your own business? Do you feel like you can't keep up? You no longer love or even like the business that you built. Maybe you're spending too much time doing admin work, playing catch up while your competitors are signing the clients you should have. Have you promised your family next year will be different? Maybe we'll have that vacation, but nothing changes. Do you start projects with great intentions but struggle to follow through without accountability? Are you tired of trying to figure everything out alone, which, as I say, is the slowest path to growth? While your competitors seem to have all the support and figure it out, well, you're not alone. That's what most property managers, they're saying things like, I want to grow, but I'm the bottleneck. Everything depends on me. I need to either sell the business or move on or make this sustainable finally. I want to add more doors, but I'm overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. If I don't solve this, I'll stay stuck. And growth will stall, or worse, I'll start losing doors and clients, and maybe you've experienced that. So this is stuff that we tackle in our mastermind. So we'll help you get the business going. We'll help you get the business cleaned up. So I want you to step into your future real quick, and then we'll wrap up. Just imagine this. Picture yourself, you're walking into a room in Austin, Texas, full of other property management business owners. These aren't tire kickers or people collecting info. These are operators who got on a plane because they're serious about building something real. These people got on a plane because they're serious. And you sit down at a table with owners, they manage maybe 50, 200, 500 plus doors, maybe someone 1,000, right? Someone shares how they added 30 doors last month, maybe using our realtor intro engine. Another owner walks you through how they restructured their pricing and add another 25K in their monthly revenue. A third pulls you aside at the evening mixer and says, I was exactly where you were 8 months ago. Here's what changed everything for me. You can't get that on a Zoom call. You can't get that in a Facebook group. That you can't get that through a video or a training. That kind of moment changes everything. Michael Poon, he had that experience before he added 40 units in July. Last year, Ken Harmon had it when he went from 0 to 105 doors in 6 months by putting in just 1 or 2 hours a day. This is what happens when you stop trying to figure everything out alone and you step into a room that makes it harder to play small, like Sarah was talking about.
So now picture this. You're back at home 3 days after our spring intensive. You're executing your 90-day plan with total clarity. Your accountability partner texts you, hey, I just hit my goal for the week. How are you doing? You made that friend or that connection, and you realize you're not just building a business, you're building relationships that are going to last for years. And these have to be built in person. So remember that feeling, because that future starts right now today when you decide to stop just watching from behind a screen and you come spend time with us and show up in person. All right. So if this is interesting, reach out to us. You can check us out at DoorGrow.com. Anything else you want to add? All right.
Coming up in May.
It's coming up in May.
Yeah, coming up in May. So by the time this episode airs, unless you're watching it live, it might have already passed. But don't fret.
We've got another one.
We have another one coming up in October. So this year we're doing 2 plus our DoorGrow Live.
Yeah.
So it'll be May and October plus DoorGrow Live in October.
Yeah.
Then next year we're going to start the cadence of 3.
And we onboard new clients every month in person. They'll come hang out with us. All right. If you've ever felt stuck or stagnant, you want to take your business to the next level, reach out to us at DoorGrow.com for free training on how to get unlimited leads for free. Text the word leads to 512-648-4608. Also, join our free Facebook community just for property management business owners at DoorGrowClub.com. And if you want tips, tricks, ideas, and to learn about our offers and how we can help you, subscribe to our newsletter by going to DoorGrow.com/subscribe. And if you found this even a little bit helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on wherever you found this. We'd really appreciate it. Until next time, remember, the slowest path to growth is to do it alone. So let's grow together. Bye, everyone.